Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about doing the things that scare you. And a friend of mine asked me something about this not too long ago, and I feel like I didn't give her a proper answer. So I hope this helps. And we were talking about sharing online, taking these videos and posting and everything. And she was saying, how did you get to a point where you could just post? You seem so confident and so sure when you're just talking and sharing what's on your mind. And I was like, no, it was terrifying, posting and sharing. And she's like, but like it doesn't seem like it. Like, how did you get to that point where you weren't afraid anymore? And the thing is that I didn't. Like I didn't get to a point in my life where I stopped caring what people thought about me and then I started sharing. The very first time I posted a video that I recorded, the one on self-love, I was shaking over the post button for like 2 days. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, people are gonna see me, people that I see every day. Oh, it's this cringe, it's this like, oh my God, what will I do? What will they think? What will they say? What about people that knew me before? What will they think? And I knew that I had something that I wanted to say. I knew I had something I wanted to do. But the thought of what people would think was crippling. I actually spent a couple of days just with the video just sitting there in my phone, and I was like, I went to one friend, I went to another friend. I was like, please give me some words of encouragement so I can do this. And then eventually I did it, and I was like shaking it. I took a deep breath and I pressed post and I took the phone and I tossed it aside and I was like, okay, it's done. It was terrifying. And then nothing happened. I was okay. I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, maybe it was just the first time, now the second video will be fine. But here's the thing, second video again, recorded. I found new things about it I didn't like. I was like, oh, I don't know. I hovered again. But here's the thing, the second time around, I spent a lot less time agonizing over how it was going to be received. What I spent days worrying about before, this time I spent hours. By the time I got to the fourth video, it was a couple of minutes of agonizing before I was like, I like it, it's good enough, let's go. And at this point, this one is just gonna go. It's like the more I did the thing that I was scared to do, the less I cared about how it was received. And that's the thing, we care so much about how people see us, what they think of us, that we stop ourselves from doing the things we want to do, or stop ourselves from being the people that we know that we are. And like it happens in such simple ways as well. It can be maybe sometimes you just want to try a new hairstyle, but it's not something you tried before. You're just not sure how it'll come out, or you want to change up your style and change your clothes, but again, maybe you want to wear something, even it could be even risque, it could be a little bit saucy, but you're not sure, like what will people say about you, what will they think, even just wanting to speak up in a certain place, but you're scared to speak because what will they think of what you say or how you say it. And so often we dim our own light or keep ourselves from doing things that excite us and that make us happy, so that people don't call us cringe, or people don't give us too much attention, or whatever it is, or just the voices in our head get too loud about what will people say, what will they think, and that fear can get so crippling. And so for me, what finally gave me that extra push when I finally decided to post wasn't that the fear went away and I stopped caring what people thought. I was terrified. I did it anyway. It was thinking to myself, how much longer do I want other people to decide what I do? And the answer was not a moment longer. And that's the other thing too. Those thoughts, like what will people think, what will people say, they only exist in here. Because in reality, no one's ever come up to me and been like, I hate your videos, they're so stupid. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there who thinks that, but I don't care anymore because I'm happy. I'm happy doing what I want to do. So it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be terrified. It's okay to care what people think. It's a very normal human feeling to have. It's okay, but do it anyway. Because life is too short. Life is too short not to do the things that excite you and that are fun or weird or quirky or offbeat. Life is too short not to do the things that make you happy. And there'll be someone out there, it could even just be one person, who will be inspired by seeing you just be yourself. They'll be so happy because I see it all the time. I see people just being themselves, and I feel so inspired. I feel so happy. Like, I saw this guy the other day. He was driving in his car, and he had his music all the way high, and he was singing along to like Stand By Me out loud, and he's like out the window and he's waving, and he's just like having a good time. And I'm like, yeah, he didn't care. He's just living his life. And but you know what? Even if nobody's inspired, it's okay too, because I bet if I went and told him at that time, like, I'm so inspired by you, he would have been like, sure, awesome. But like, he was having a good time anyway. You know, he was just living his life. He didn't care, good or bad, how the world received it. He didn't care. He was just living. So just live, you know, just live.